Oh, damn, bitch, it's story time. 45, point at the body like a porcupine. You out your fucking mind. You out your fucking mind, thinking we rap the same. He rap like me if I had half a missing brain. That's what
Make some noise, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Round 2. Part 2, yeah. Let's go.
You brought the gas station in this bitch? I give you best of hollow. I'm for to snap back into some video game shit. Snap back. You control the head, nigga, the rest will follow. Let's go. I said, shout out to the Colorado weed laws, but I'm from Cali. When I touched down, my first stop was at the weed shop, and I wasn't impressed. The top shelf eighth in my city, shit, I didn't pay for less. The significance of that, pertaining to this battle, I have no fucking clue, but I'm glad you brought your boys with you, because for some odd reason, I just want to slap dog shit out the first nigga that ever heard him rap, then recorded on camera like Troy Mitchell. Everybody in the building said they heard a smack. I'm treating this like volume 3.5, so when I say I'm finna smoke bud, I really mean I'm a 30 cat. Watch me hurting. Facts, you dying? Small steps to a giant, really. If you follow the guidelines, I'm west with it. The book of Eli with me. I'm on his turf. Picking shit off like Eli with me. You was better off trying to punch me. You was better off trying to punch me. Cause you can't punchline with me. Think slave trade. He out his cotton picking mine if he trying to steal my shit. Eli Whitney. You from the West? Yes. But I'm from the West. You was watching movies about my city. Trying to figure out the hand gestures. I'm really from South Central. Before I had my own bike, I was at my cousin's crib. Trying to willie down Manchester. What you gangbang capital? What you gangbang capital? I grew up in the gangbang capital. And in my city, you wouldn't last another week. And in my city, you wouldn't last another week. Everything's fresh out the pen. I'm still stuck in my ways. Rusty blade. I'm trying to turn another cheek. Nigga, find yourself a new day job. Cause the work you been putting in being too weak. It ain't nothing to put a green light on his hat. Silencer on the strap. Big chopper is a llama. Nah, see, I ain't even got a Muslim cap, but you can die for a cool fee. Fuck this PG. I say, hey, fuck this PG. No, not this PG, but that PG. Cause I already killed bro. Oh, you don't know how dude get? I'm riding you in a street fight. And you a big joke. I'm looking Marvel versus Cap. Calm down or I'm tagging in my kinfolk. Keep in mind, we can dance. Fight me if you want the tech in the trunk. I had to bring one. Call it Shang Tsung, cause it carry more souls. Who think Cap will wet a nigga? I'm Eddie Gordo. Settle down. Settle down. No funny shit, but ain't it funny? In order for you to step it up, I'm stepping down. Nigga, your style just hilarious. Without the lace front. Stupid bitch try to convince us you was edging around. You must be smoking heavy. Roll a Jeffrey. I'm in this joint feeling all kinds of dope. I'm wigging on you. Lace front, edging around. Shit, if you tie it all in a knot, that's a project ponytail. Bitch, you ain't been showing no signs of growth. You should feel shame. Cause you been rapping since between the ages of 9-11 and you still the same. Osama bin Laden, I can't get it wrapped around my head while you still playing. Nigga, May 27, 2017, you dodged the bullet. But if Jay Money had a real TSA discount and didn't go through his buddy to get his other buddy's pass, boy, you would have been dead. Cause that shit my nigga Greg had was bad for you. Think 9/11 again. Rest in peace to the victims that happened to, but the outcome would have been way more tragic if that one flight ever made it to Capitol, nigga, round 2. Look at me when I rap to you, barcode. Hey, I was gonna fuck Greg up. Hey, this round starts off with your slut. She the victim of more stuff. The 4-tuck. The blade of never-ending stories. Your horse stuck, she on discount. Bullets dipped in yak. We got the cigs out. His shit gets scraped. Get the Bobby Lee face with the Grizz mouth. What happened? Gassing. Punk action. That's a sawed-off. Buckshots. Russian center. Timothy Mozgov. Can't tell off Top Dog, but something different with you. You want the pie. See something too fishy with you. You like a Pisces, gang. You like a Cancer. I judge mentals. The Taurus of smoke. They say Capricorn, I'm the GOAT. Who you talking to? Choke you with that wire you probably talking through. You work with the Elroys like brothers barbecue. Clicking the phone. Scoop his moms, I get bitches to go. Good as the head is, she possessive like Emily Rose. But Mrs. Ripper thick as shit. I'm like, listen, bitch, I won't smell your flower, but this the tea. You can lick this dick. So don't. Here's the tea. You can lick this dick. Don't go to her crib and shit funking on who she fucking. And those my fruit snacks in the cupboard. Don't fucking touch them. So don't go to her crib and shit funking on who she fucking. And those my fruit snacks in the cupboard. Don't fucking touch them. I'll gut him, he gutter. I'll gun down a credible gunner. Corey Matthews, my rifle shine. I'm best friends with a hunter. Shine, hunter, rifle. I worded and rap it different. We know yak, regular nigga. We never had the privilege. In the mountains, head mounted on the wall like a Magnavox. Hit the highway, dump his seat out like an apricot. Blast a shot. He ain't gonna get about this shit. He gotta stay with all that trash in the mountains. He like the Grinch. I asked if he snitched or off the tool by the belt. I got a shovel. I'm gonna dirt on him. I do it myself. This Nina, a man-eater. The Glock is attractive. Missionary. Scope on top of the ratchet. Double barrel like binoculars blasting. Yeah, I had to sketch it out. Put some bucks in them. Off the strength. That's a flex account. I ain't came in for the clout. I came to spray shit, then I'm out. Then I feed him more caps since my name been in his mouth. Watch his shit stop. Yak Harvey. His body hosts big shots. His homie holding his box. Over the shoulder, that's real hip hop. Over the shoulder, that's real hip hop. Pop the seal on him. I twist tops. His click spots. Hit single. Get all of this heat till his shit drop. Ratchet with the bald head. This the big chop. The big chop with the long hair bitches get the fade. Bang! He can't even shave, bitch, with half a missing burn. Absolutely.
Make some noise! Yeah. Here we go, round 3, part 1. Yeah, let go.
That nigga Bobby Lee said he moved big drugs in Denver. Plus he got you winning this battle? Shit, I hope not. It's barcode or dub trades. If he offsides and get defensive over these lines, he getting stepped on. Like big drugs when they fresh off the boat, Doc. Think Ice Cube. Today was a good day. To leave an old nigga body in a cold box shotgun. It's either come up off them 2 keys or a Palmer. That's a long shot. Bitch, I'm ignorant. They say you cold with the ball.
Defined as a disagreement or argument.
Just because you in Colorado, don't think it's good.
It's something that we've all had. Since the beginning of time, there's been conflict. Some have been over money, some have been over territory, some conflicts just do not be followed.
Industry 5. Let's get this poppin'. Hey, Eulogy right here. You want to introduce the artist?
It's your boy Eulogy, no filter.
Yeah, talk up.
303, back on my left. Who you be?
Spoken motherfucking words. Make some noise, y'all.
All right, man, and on my right, from UDR, hey.
It's your boy Ganja Bomber, long dog in your mama, Mr. 5 Fingers in your bitch like I'm speaking to town. Talk your shit! Yo! Rest in peace, drama. Rest in peace, Young Joe. Let's go! Yeah, Universal Battle Road. Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go!
I said, yo, you look familiar. Not sure who it is, but I'll figure it out, bet. Y'all know the policy, fam. This battle was a roll of the dice, and now my property's damned, but tonight, I'm gonna pull your card and collect 200. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey look, y'all, it's the Monopoly Man. Look. Hey, he got the mustache like a motherfucker. Yo, somebody say body bags. Body bags. Proceed with caution. At all costs, there's no stopping me. Name Bob Ross. The way my arm. Yo, hold it down.
Hold it down, please.
Yo,
Please hold it down, man.
yo, proceed with caution. At all costs, there's no stopping me. Man, Bob Ross, the way my art talks with these hands, so stop talking. You'll get more than your fingers chopped off. I'm talking off with this head and send it off to Japan. The original autotune. Zap and Roger, shoot at his feet. I can make you dance, so you better change your tone. Like when you talk through a fan. I'm a I'm the prophet. You do this to profit. A knockoff, he's a scam. A drag at a GameStop, pissed off because they won't call him a man. Yo, fuck pronouns, I'ma call you a fag. Hey, yo, Magic the Prophet. What's up, bro? That's how you talk to your man. Hold up. He's toxic. And off topic, that suit looks like you got it at the stock market. Bitch, yo, I'm top notch. All over your block like hopscotch. You got nothing to offer me, man, you're awful. You beating me is impossible. John Stockton, I'm a problem you can't solve with the Jazz. I got his stock dropping. Mike Tyson podcast, I'm hotboxing. I'll have your brains. Hold up. Mike Tyson. Shut up. Let's go. Get your house! Run it down! Mike Tyson! Hold up! Mike Tyson podcast. I'm hotboxing. I'll leave your brains noodles in a can and leave your fucking top ramen. Let's go! Listen here, penny bags. I don't play no games. Let's get the boxing gloves. Fuck your bars, Monopoly Man. This is for every time you lock me up. Get out of jail free card. Yo, this is for every time you lock me up. Had me stuck in the box, but I'm still popping. You pill popping. I'm bored with this game. I'ma fold them in half and box them up. Wanna know what rhymes with the boss? What? Lots of stuff. Talking doves. Doing lots of drugs up on the rooftop, talking lots of stuff.
Smoke, that doesn't even rhyme with Dvos.
Shut up! I'm trying to promote my new taco truck. I'm gonna call it Paco's Lunch. Bitch, I did this for you as a favor. You were never great. You ain't even seasoned enough. Let that marinate, cause the difference between me and you is flavor. Look. Run it back. Hold up. You were bad. I did this for you as a favor. You were never great. You ain't even seasoned enough. Let that marinate, because the difference between me and you is flavor. Look. Little pussy.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
You beating me is comical. I'm on every block with the gas like Conoco. LL Cool J in this bitch, I'm phenomenal. He's got a mustache, all he needs is a top hat and a round to his face like a monocle. Yo, you look like you make a really nice calzone. Calzone? Yeah. Over here looking like he just came from over here looking like he just came from Sicily. He's got hot rounds literally and free pizza delivery. Yo, you gotta be kidding me. You got me battling Monopoly's mini-me. I'm trying to be on standards. Santa's little helper came to pee on Flanders. I didn't even want this battle, but Theo said I had to see you like Deion Sanders. You want it? I got a fucking problem. They tell me not to keep it bottled up, but I'm an alcoholic, everybody, so cheers. Bottoms up. Hold it down.
He said he was doing me a favor. You were dying for this work. He said I'm the Monopoly man. I put an iron to his shirt. It wasn't enough! Keep going! Welcome to Denver!
Not about to freestyle it ain't flow. That was cute. Go, let him rap. Keep going.
If this is supposed to be fair, there's a lot missing. Everyone had spoken words before the battle started. I'm not kidding. But it's fine. Because every one of them said Dvos winning. What's poppin', Junior? I'll make it quick. There ain't a lot to do here. There's no desire to fucking book words when every time this guy get Kama Sutra. You not a shooter. Kama Sutra. You not a shooter. But if I cock a Ruger to 4/5, give you a monofold and a major lift to the angels singing hallelujah. The battles you don't suck in have gotten fewer. Tried to fly through storm and got outmaneuvered. Capital kicked infidel Castro out the box state of Cuba. Savior, Brazac Salad, they all abused her. Even a sacrifice ever since Cortez had dude looking like Montezuma.
I used to play that.
So I came ready to pull up to any block that you on. Heard it's your thing to lose 5 Jacksons, so I stopped to do what? Hey, he cooking. Heard it's your thing to lose 5 Jacksons, so I stopped to do what? Because when I slide and snap, he'll move back. I just taught the moonwalk. Jackson 5! How do you feel? Keep going. You were not some huge boss. They tried to sell me on Word's name till I asked what the purse weighed, and they dropped the smooth talk. Pops, you too soft. Yo, wow! Pops, you too soft. I knock your boots off. Don't Russian Italian. You get sent to the gabagool. I know y'all play.
Hey, they not getting it. What? You are going
You
crazy.
get sent there.
You going crazy. All right, it's his
Now
keep going. Bust his ass.
Don't put pressure on bro. He go fold if you test the homies. In the streets, he go by spoken words. But police know him as testimony.
That's fire.
No, that's good. Don't put pressure on bro. He go fold if you test the homie. In the streets, he go by spoken words, but police know him as testimony. Got a weapon on me. I spoke out. He get murked in combat. VO told me to plan in exchange for some badge with no paper involved. It was a verbal contract. I'm cursed about it. Keep going. I'm cursed on West. It's curtains and gold rap. I'm Skywalker taking stores down because I started out with a 16 aiming at womp rats. You a weak
They ain't nerds like us, bro. Hey, you going crazy. Keep going.
You a weak.
All right.
We gotta learn together. Come on. Womp rats. You a weak threat in your town. He a prerequisite. How? Spoken words just a predicate verb, but your record is worse. Correction, the worst. How you a pronoun yet no one knows how to identify words. So quit trying to stay relevant. Quit trying to stay relevant. It can never be done. Your legacy sucks. You'd have to flip the whole metric just to pretend that you won. Because on a scale from 1 to 10, you are second to none. Wow! You ain't done shit for your career. The fuck he gonna do for mine? He don't even push my pen. He's busy pushing 55.
Hey, fuck that. I'm 58.
I'm better than him. Like, he only plays at 55. See, these old heads pissed off because the scene they designed evolved past what they could grasp at the peak of their prime. But your age isn't what held you back over time. It's the person you were. Even battlers older than you have learned how this works. Pass at the source. I'll show you a better version of words.
Wow! That's your favorite battle rapper!
Do y'all want to know how these old heads and chiropractors relate? They spend most of the time thinking about back in the day.
I'm not a kid anymore. You still lost this round after all that rap.
Most of the time thinking about back in the day, get cracked in a place. I wish you quit rapping this way. The worst part about old bitches when they start acting the range. At this point, I'm amazed you think your brand even matters. A Marshall groupie whose style took after Mathers. Middle-aged stoner, wanna-be rapper. What exactly is the plan here? Lose to me, battle cannabis after, make me okay for it just like Johnny because that's what you asked for. Wow. I mean, it makes sense the person who chased Storm would be a stand of disasters. This is a bad look for
Stop that category 5 shit.
That's a bad look for you, Spoke. You were supposed to embarrass the little man in a suit. And if I watched you do lose to someone like me, I'd laugh at him too. But that is what happens every time I run my battles back on the tube. Deep down you wish you thought of this image. I'm just announcing the truth. If drip never gets sold, bitch, I'm the fountain of youth. Your raggedy ass looks about 1,002. Never could do what I do. Words would get lost in this sauce like alphabet soup. I'll show up to your funeral in a flashy suit just to criticize whoever picked that outfit for you. Let's believe homie, it's dying.
Right here.
Let's believe homie, it's dying. This body is silk. It's disgusting. Yeah! Best believe homie is dying. This body will shut words down like moment of silence. Told me to put me in the earth. That's where Son was found after. Guess he died how he lived. Fucking underground rap. Close work. It's a close work.
Yo. He keeps calling me old. Y'all think that hurts, but I don't give a fuck at all. Damn right I'm old. Old enough to fuck your mom. I'm old enough to be your dad, ho. What I speak is hate speech. I should be canceled. Damn right I'm a dick, but at least I'm not the asshole. You are the size. You are the size. Hold up. You are the size of a tadpole. Fuck that. You are the size of a tadpole. Fuck bars, I'm gonna kill you with dad jokes. Like, I can't believe that I had to pull up on the staple. You're so short, you could probably do a pull-up on the staple. You know, the boss wanted to be a battle rapper so bad, he put nothing above that. He grew a beard and a mustache, looked in the mirror and said, fuck yeah.
Fucking A, bro. Fucking A.
Hold up. Yo, that mustache is nuts, man.
That's wild.
Hold up.
Hey, yo.
That mustache is nuts, man. Hold up, yo. Yo, that mustache is nuts, man. I mean, the way you twist him in the ends like that, fucking love that. Yo, it reminds me of the movie Hook. Remember the one with Dustin Hoffman?
Yes. Yeah.
Remember the scene when he woke up all pissed off to the clock tick? I bet your mustache flicks on your cheek every time the clock ticks. Hold up. I bet you hate TikTok. I bet you hate watching. Look. And I don't doubt that you have a parrot too. I bet you do have a couple cannons and a parrot too. Bring him out. Let's see what kind of bird you hiding. I really think it's worth to try it. Shit, make a song about it. All you need is a dope hook and you would make the perfect pirate. Look.
Body shaming.
Hold up. I brought y'all Johnny Storm. What y'all think I'm fantastic for? Your face looks like, what you think I'm fantastic for? Your face looks like a gentleman's only sign on the bathroom door. Come on, boss, this ain't what I asked you for. What am I even rapping for? His whole act's a mess. You got me battling a midget Macklemore. I call him Macalith. Yo, hold up, hold it down, yo. Listen.
Shut up.
I fucking hate the way you do your hair, you little fucking flake.
Look at that, that haircut.
And by the way, fuck Andrew Tate. This is... Yo, I hate the way you do your hair, you little fucking flake. And by the way, fuck Andrew Tate. This is the kind of bitch-ass man you make. Look at him with all this toxic masculinity. I bet you love Andrew Tate. Look, y'all say this is who he is in real life? I say this man is fake. It's all a fucking act. He's just trying to be the next candidate. He came to get validated. I came to amputate. Chop your fucking head off. Take it home and use it to contaminate.
That was ass. Talk your shit. Fuck him.
You little maggot, you make me want to vomit. What a waste. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to wipe that stupid grin off your face, you little scumbag. Tonight this rapper dies. What are you, 5 foot high? I didn't know they stack shit that high. You ain't even worth a bag of dope. You have no hope. I'll fucking tuck you in your bed and beat you with a bag of soap. Yo, I'll fucking tuck you in your bed and beat you with a bag of soap. Yo, this motherfucker, too bad he couldn't hack it. 6.762 millimeter, straight to his head like a full metal jacket. Listen, you need to stop talking and start rapping, bro. John Madden flow. The feet on fire. Boom! Tough acting to acting, ho. Yo, hold up.
What's his ass, bro?
They say I take it too far, but I'm gonna take it further. Sorry it's so long, the yoke is making a murderer. Calm down. Put your arms down. This is not a revolution. This is execution. I was going through many concepts for this contest. I'm constantly improving, and tonight, Dvos dies. This is not a conflict resolution. Somebody say body bags. Body bags. Your chick must have a midget fetish.
That's so fat.
Your chick must have a midget fetish.
That nigga little, he on iron.
Hold up.
He on iron.
You don't either. Yo,
Go ahead.
your chick must have a midget fetish. It's funny you want to be the best rapper, but you are the size of a pet hamster, and I just want to give you lettuce. I knew I would have to freestyle, but I don't give a fuck. Ho, you suck. Your pronouns are probably bro and cuck. I really do hate you and your stupid Ellen DeGeneres haircut. You don't see hoes like this from out of town often. You are a rare slut. Stop being a dick hater. Stop being a dick hater, you little weird penis-shaped Idaho potato looking like a dictator. Look, listen, you're doing lines with a vet. I define intellect. You should have worn a suit with mirrors because it's time to reflect. This is not a bunch of wasted time I regret. Want to know what Darth Vader paid for his suit? What? An arm and a leg. Dad joke.
Yeah.
Not wrong. I got it. So go ahead and get mad, bro. I didn't even have to write for you. I just killed you with a bunch of dad jokes. I got a fucking problem. They tell me not to keep it bottled up, but I'm an alcoholic, everybody, so cheers. Bottles up.
Yo, we about to join shortly. We gonna do this third round. We about to get it in. What's this, Spoke? I see you spoke in the building. We about to get it going, man. Let's watch the rest of the battle. Then we'll...
Forking it, words. Come on, guys. Come on.
Hold it down.
The white man's talking.
For a moment.
All right, let
Put a cork in it, words. After 10 bad years, we ain't expected any change. He wanted storms rain, but he already watered down, pal. It affected your taste. Sour grapes. Wasn't champagne though when you were pissed off at him for mentioning your name, but the way spoke one, you think at least he'd be getting better with his age. You can imagine my disappointment. Not getting a chance to pick my poison, like how he's supposed to build my legacy. I know all men are cynics, but there's nothing deadly in your chemistry. I heard a verse you wrote recently and thought it was a grind time soundbite. But spoke means words stuck in the past. That's what you sound like. Your pen not buzzing. Your pen not buzzing, you headstrong cousin. I learned to accept change because it kept on coming. I mean, how you spoke in words but never reflect on nothing. Wow. I see this going one way because my peer has a weakness. It's hidden behind glass, but he thinks that's a secret. You know we ain't the same. Reflect on that, genius. Only way that's a mirror match, the clear gap between us.
Oh, that was fire.
You shouldn't need a decade. It was fire. You shouldn't need a decade to play the hand that you're dealt. I'm the deck change. The decade up your sleeve can't grant you the help. I should slap the shit out of you for raising a bet. Like I couldn't ruin him. I'll beat anyone with this hand. Royal Flush is my pseudonym. In whatever color a suit I'm in. Royal Flush is my pseudonym in whatever color a suit I'm in.
Wow. Yo, shit.
Spoke, is it true that when Johnny made you fold with a full house, you were so easy to beat, the shit looked like a suicide note, because the last words had to read them and weep. Shit. Quit playing it safe. You holding aces and eights. Translation, a 16 club and a spade is all it'll take for you to get laid in a grave. Then I'm the face in your throne. I'm the catalyst and anarchist arranged for his goals. How can I lay waste to Rome in a day on my own? It's simple. I'm the symbol, the ace in the hole.
Okay.
I don't want to react to that shit, bro. Oh my God.
I leave his family broke. You'll be deceased, but they won't believe what happened. Spoke. I caught the words on a sheet. I'm working for free. Fuck a ransom note. I lack object permanence, and I'm certain it's a curse, because I can't describe the knife after I put it into words.
Let's go. Shit.
I said I lack object permanence.
Okay.
And I'm certain it's a curse, because I can't describe the knife after I put it into words. So I show you what it's like. As soon as I throw a blade in you, the gun that you can't recognize words like aphasia. I'll be amazed.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
I'll be amazed if you don't bleed to death. You don't need Stephen Hawking's seat to rent when I give spoken words a speech defect. Now we only able to speak through text. You were never him. You were never him. Never. You were never him.
Never.
Never. You was never him. You were never him, bitch. I'm he who next. You been beat by Lex. I don't believe dudes threats. I've seen pussies turn into dust quicker than Evo Temp. Damn. See, I ain't impressed with that stress. I ain't impressed with that stress bravado. You respect your El Dorado, consider your goal an empty plot hole, because your story about something you never told.
On that bag! Hold on, they didn't even catch it! They didn't even catch that shit! Slow it down so they catch it! You did. I don't respect it.
I ain't impressed with that stress bravado. You respect your El Dorado, consider your goal an empty plot hole, because your story about something you never brought home. I'll put an end to his misery. How much you suck is a joke. But if this colonizer come with a Nina, it ain't one of Columbus's boats. He gets
Oh yeah, and Santa Maria. He calling out and everything.
The cost of embarrassment alone? You think you'd avoid that?
Hold it down!
Hold it down. Yeah.
Avoid that for sure. But then he has to bet on something he always loses. Poor choice of words. You'll never see him ride up in a limousine. His pockets deep, his women's jeans. I brought a custom gun. Gold barrel. Got it by thin and clean. You about to stop the snow dripping with antihistamines. I go retarded in a suit like Mr. Bean.
And he is slow as hell.
You better stop the snow dripping with antihistamines. I go retarded in a suit like Mr. Bean.
Shit.
Try hard no names keep giving me shots when they not on the winning team and they beat me. they gotta go where paraplegics sleepwalk, in their dreams.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all hear me? Y'all still with us? Alright, yo. It's a little man in a suit.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? We in the building, man. Content of the culture. Y'all know what time it is. We just trying to bring you more content for more culture, man. We getting it in, man. I got spoken Dvos here. Without further ado, let me get them in. First and foremost, man, from the most disrespectful battle league, we got my man Dvos. What's going on with you, fam?
Yo, what's up, boss? How you doing?
Not much, man. Cooling, man. How's it going? You ain't in a suit today. I don't even know how to greet you.
No, this is what I sleep in, actually. It's just a little bit under a suit. No.
Oh, you were.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. The mic is cut out for you. I can't hear you.
Sorry, man. Here we go. All right, there we go. We back. All right, Spoke, who has his overclothes on all the time, man. Let's go ahead and get my man Spoke in here. What's up, Spoke?
What's good? What's good, boss? What's good?
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
Voss, we got Voss, and we got Dvos.
Dvos. Is it Dvos or Dvos?
It's Dvos.
Huh?
So he's trying to take your name, bro. He's Dvos. You're just the boss.
Nah, man. Well, we could both be Vosses, man. Is it Dvos or Dvos?
It's Dvos. It's Dvos.
I'm just fucking. I'm just fucking with y'all, bro.
We just rewatched the Spoke versus Dvos battle, man, and it was crazy, man. What did you guys think? What was your impression? I know a lot of the footage came out a little crowd heavy, but what did you think about the final product and everything? Dvos, go ahead and let me know what you think about the battle. How did you do? Any regrets? Any foreshadowing to what might be coming up for you? Let me know what's going on with you, Dvos.
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed the use of the 2 camera angles and the production of it. It was cool because the back camera angle, it really captured exactly how it looked on stage there. So that was just nostalgic, if nothing else. The other camera going around, it gave a lot of it was a dynamic element of the battle, the camera angle changing, and it would change tone, and well, kind of if you could hear us or not sometimes, but that's beside the point. As far as the footage, no, I liked what I had. I think just comparatively to Spoke, the only thing I would have changed about my performance is maybe just being a little bit more energetic, but I didn't want to get ahead and talk over the crowd, so I was stopping a lot. That's probably the only thing that I regret from the footage is Spoke was good about keeping a pace the whole battle, and the crowd was letting him just rap, and that energy.
You felt a little rushed, is what you're saying. At some points, you felt a little rushed.
No, I didn't feel rushed. I felt because I was very confident. I was chilling, but I didn't want to go past the crowd. I wish I would have rushed a little bit more. I think that would have kept the energy up and the involvement, but I wanted to make sure that I was paying attention to like controlling the crowd and being louder than them rather than faster. So that's what I was cognitively focused on during the battle. I'm happy with the decision after the fact, just for the volume aspect of it, but I think I would have turned my energy up a little bit more in that battle if I could do it over.
Yeah, you definitely tried to, well, not tried to, but you definitely held like a calmer, cooler demeanor during it and whatnot. And I definitely thought that was cool. One thing Dvos referenced a bunch of times was the crowd. Spoke. How did you feel about the crowd? And I mean, the crowd is definitely part of the conversation. And, to capture the entirety of the night, you got to capture some of the dysfunction that we had within the crowd and whatnot. So, Spoke, what did you think about the crowd? How do you think it came across on footage? And we'll start there, and then we'll kind of dive into some more breakdowns of the battle.
Yeah, for sure. I think that compared to all the other battles, especially some of the main battles, we got a really good slot and the timing, because I feel like although the crowd was still pretty loud during our battle, I feel like during our battle, most of the crowd paid attention to our battle more than any other battle. Aside from the Bishop battle, I feel like we got the most attention as we could, because after our battle, it was just chaos, and it was unfortunate to see the crowd not pay
Well,
attention to
well,
some of these
well,
other
it
main
was
battles compared to
chaotic
ours.
all.
But I'm also thankful for that too, because I feel like I said, it was a timing thing, and I feel like towards the end of our battle, that's when it started getting kind of crazy, but we were able to get out most of our material before the crowd started getting super crazy and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
well, I mean, the crowd was honestly a little chaotic all night, and Devos referenced your crowd control. Was there anything that you took into like battling this time? Like, how can I handle this? And did you feel the temperature of the room? And did you
Yeah,
feel
well,
how
if you
combustible
look
it
at the
was?
yeah, because if you look at the footage, I was waiting. You know what I mean? I would wait to say my next line. You know what I mean? Because I felt like I should get the respect that I deserve. For the most part, I feel like I got that. Towards the end, I started losing it, but I think for most of the battle, I was able to capture the moments that I wanted to capture, and I'm proud of that. I think that shit was dope.
Yeah, I
And
definitely thought it.
I just feel like we time slot. Like, had it been any later or before, I just feel like it probably would. So I just feel like I'm just real that time slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the time slot means a lot, man, and sometimes it's the luck of the draw. It could be as good as the coin flip. Um, you didn't end up going first, Mr. Devos. How did you feel like the battle shaked off with you having to kind of come in second in each of it? Were you happy with your rebuttals and your prep time that you were able to get by
Oh,
winning the
oh,
coin
oh,
toss
oh,
and going
hold
first?
up, hold up, hold up. Yo, before he answers that, let me just say this. And him talked about after the battle is I decided to go first because here's the thing: is I had been calling him the Monopoly Man like previously before the battle. So like, here's the thing:
Yeah,
is I was like, yo, I need to call him the Monopoly Man before he has this rebuttal. So I feel like although that was a dope rebuttal, and I'm not taking nothing from it because it was a dope rebuttal, because like they were saying that I don't iron my shirt and it was all wrinkled and shit. And so when he said that line, that was dope. But I feel like it was already premeditated. You know what I mean? And so
yeah.
that's why I went
Well,
to.
I mean
That's why
that's
I
part
decided
of
to.
prep, you know.
Well,
That's
that's why I
extended prep,
decided to
like
go
when you
first.
walk in the room and you notice a flaw. You know what I'm
I
saying?
said
Because I mean
I
that's part.
I set
Nah,
him up
nah.
for that.
Let's go
I
ahead and
I
let's
set
go
him up
ahead
for
and
that.
ask Devos. I got more questions for you, Spoke. We gonna come back to you. Let's go ahead and ask Devos, man. Going second, having that prep time and coming out with some pretty decent swings as far as rebuttals go. And then obviously he referenced the Monopoly Man. Just
I
take
set him
us
up for
through
that
that,
shit.
like on stage when you're trying to flip up your performance. Is it something you do live? If it's something that you guys had talked about, whatever. Like we're trying to give the fans a peek inside of battle
Yeah,
rap.
sure.
Like
Sure.
how did that work out for you, Devos? Go ahead.
So I definitely didn't think I was gonna. I mean, have the luxury of going second. Admittedly, I was prepared for the eventuality I would go first. Um, I mean, he's right in terms of the rebuttal. Not that I walked in there with it, but I expected to hear it at some point in the night. So it being that it was the first round is just when it happened, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Beyond that, no, the rebuttals, I mean, are definitely done live, and I attest to it because I can practice those things, and I do practice those things, for battles because I think that it's important in a battle that you set yourself apart, from your opponent whenever you have an opportunity to. I feel like rebuttaling is one of those opportunities to do it. Mid-round rebuttals are an even harder element of that same skill set, and I feel that I do it tactically,
Yeah.
to get that one up at the beginning of the battle. And they don't always turn out great because, like, The second round had a rebuttal too, and it was just about me being short that I had because that was relevant contextually to the round. I don't think that it was a strong rebuttal. I actually wanted to do a different one, but I couldn't find the punch to it, so I chose the short one. And I just think it's important for a battler to.
You say you practice those. How do you practice those? Is this like a situation where you write for yourself? You're like, now what would somebody say? Like when it comes to a rebuttal, like how do you practice that? Like is this a situation like what would I say to me?
Not the what do I expect to hear for a specific battle, actually more the skill set of being able to listen to a round live and reply to it. So what I tell people who like my up and comers, what I tell them in practice is like put a battle on and watch a round of it, listen to the opponent, pause it, and then just fucking reply to the computer screen. Because it's not about like you're not going to have opportunities. Not that you don't have opportunities, but if you're waiting for every battle you do to have an opportunity to learn how to rebuttal, then it may happen, but it's going to take a long time. I think that if you practice being able to listen to a round and think of something clever and reply to it, you're just building that like thinking on your feet skill set, that ability to do that, so that when you finally have a chance to, it feels less awkward for you.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely like a deep dive on how it feels on stage for rebuttal, and it could mess up your material trying to think of too hard what you're gonna say, and you kind of forget where you're going. Spoke like you kind of had like a real life rebuttal in this. You had some drama going on that you were balancing during the week. Can you just kind of we're not making excuses here, but I'm diving in. When life happens on the week of a battle week, how does that affect your prep? Do you come in a little bit late? Obviously, you got shit going on in real life. So how did that affect your prep for Dvos? And is there any regrets on how you prep for Dvos? And I think you performed really well. And I think even Dvos got a better spoke than he anticipated. But as far as your prep, what did you think? And what happens when real life meets battle rap?
Well, that's a great question, because to be honest with you, I feel like it sharpened my skill. I feel like it made me a better person. I feel like it made me a sharper MC that night. You know what I mean? Because, like I get a lot of shit for like, oh, he's basic and he was freestyling and this and that. But like, bruh, you came in super prepared for somebody who was underprepared, and still I came through, and I just feel like the way your energy was off that night didn't compare to the way your energy is coming off on how you've been talking like online lately. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. There's a different, like, once you see it on camera is different. I get it. But like you needed that to convince yourself that you won that. And it's funny because
well, one thing I told you when I put you against Dvos, I told you, I said, man, he made extra tap out of a battle from, his prep work.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing,
did
bro.
well handling the trolling going into it, but sometimes there's a little bit on the other side with the post-production. Obviously, we've been waiting a month for this battle. So, I mean, obviously there's some things that go into the post-production. So, I mean, as far as feelings and how all of that shit happens and how it happens, like, how do you feel about it? Are you still feeling like it's going too far? Are you feeling like
Nah.
you're in a nice zone? Because you guys are doing numbers. I mean, you guys got 500 in the first few days, and I think that's really exciting. That's why I chose to do the review on this one. But go ahead, Spoke.
No, but what yo, straight up, Dvos, like I like your hustle. I like your promo. I like how you promo everything. That shit's dope. And I'm not taking nothing away with that. And I'm not saying that you didn't come through. You definitely came through. I think you came through and had some dope shit. But I just feel like, my personal thing is like, I feel like you try way too hard to try to troll. And then when it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. And it didn't work on me because I feel like you expected something else and I came and showed you something different. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from what you did, but you act like what I didn't do wasn't dope. Like you act
Yeah.
like what I
Well,
didn't do.
let's
Like,
talk. Yeah. Nah,
but
I
but
mean,
but
no,
that
because
but hold up.
go
Let me
ahead.
just say something real quick. Is I just feel
Make
like
your point.
my hold up. My thing is like, yo, I just feel like you try way too hard to like prove like to like impress your homies and all that stuff. When I think you're dope anyway, you don't gotta impress nobody. Like your shit's fire, but like you just try way too hard to impress them. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't give a fuck about the trolls. I don't give a fuck about the heckler. Shout out to the heckler. Word up. But yo, cause that shit either way made me fucking do better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not down, but I feel like
So
if I was from your
let's yeah.
if I
Well,
was from
let's
your,
break
if I was,
down.
in fact, hey, yo, hold up. If I was from your hometown and I grew up with y'all know that I would be dope as fuck. And y'all love my shit. So don't act like you don't act like I didn't do dope. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess he's leading the witness. That's my next question. Do you think Spoke is dope, Mr. Devos?
I
He's like,
think
fuck, where
Spoke.
do I go from here?
No, I
He's
mean,
like, no,
we
keep it
could.
just
I mean,
go.
we could because I
Nah,
feel
that's
the way
not even my
I feel
question
about
though.
it.
But go ahead, you can answer the question.
No,
You
you good.
think Spoke is dope?
I feel the way I feel about it, which is Spoke is dope from the era that made him dope,
Yeah, and I mean that's understandable.
right?
But that's not what you
I
be
think
saying online when you posting to say that when you say shit the way you say shit, bro. Like I get it, and I know you're promoting, and I get that, but it's not the
but
same
yeah,
energy.
well,
It's not the same energy, bro. It's
I
not the
know, but
same
it's not my
energy,
intent at all to have that
let
energy.
let's talk about
bro. We
the
were cool right
percentages.
after that.
Hey,
Literally right
Yeah,
after the battle,
we
like
can
I
be
was like,
hey,
yo,
cool.
we're
hey,
cool.
We can
Like I
be
told
cool.
you, I wasn't
I know,
offended by
but
none of the brown.
hey,
So,
Spoke.
but
Oh,
but hold
hold
up.
on.
Let me
Let's
say
put a
something
bow
real
on
quick.
it. You can get back in here. Let's put a bow on it. As far as like percentages and numbers and whatnot, like when you Devos, when you talking about a battle, like as far as prep and trolling and promo and before and afterwards, how important is each one of those things, and then also why is it important to you? Why do you
Okay,
feel
no,
these
sure,
things are
sure.
important? Like, go ahead.
There's a slight segue from what Spoke alluded to that I can put into this. The way that I behave online is from the league that raised me. You know, that
Yeah.
disrespect, that is what I'm gonna say grew up in the sense of becoming a battler over the years. The way that I grew up seeing it performed, and then I started doing it, and it was successful not only as a becoming more a part of that community tool, but also as it is entertaining to people. It's how I got eyes on battles for me. It's how I got new eyes on battles for me. You mentioned the extra situation. I battled Automatic Gray explicitly because of how hard I trolled extra. And Automatic Gray is not only one of my favorite battles that I have, but it was a really good like friendship I made out of that. And I trolled Automatic Gray just as hard as extra. The only problem is that sometimes the person you're trolling doesn't know when to stop getting bullied, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what makes it more fun. I mean, Spoke, respectfully, this is to you and anyone else I battle. If you don't talk, I don't have shit to say about you. The more you bitch, the more I get to troll you. Like, just shut up.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is very nonchalant because like you do your pot shots, and sometimes they be subtle, sometimes they be haymakers and heavy, and then sometimes when they're thrown back at you, you are able to hold like that Mike Posner, like cooler than you. It's like hot, good shot, but that shit didn't land. You know what I'm saying? Even if deep down it did land. But you told us why it is important right there with your statement. How important is it now as far as
It's still important to me, and the reason I say it's still important to me is because I think that it's very difficult for people to not only be creative with the promotion, but to be creative in a way that actually attracts attention and interaction with it. And I think that people's perception who are like fans of the culture but not active battler participants of it, they expect us to be that same way when we're not battling sometimes. And so I think that is a part of this promotion tool. We should be trolling one another. It is important because just the posting of the battle, like I'm happy that we've had the success in just posting the battles, but I've been making the clips, I've been talking the shit because it's what helps
it's
generate
working.
before and
Yeah, I
after
mean,
the battle.
if
So like That's what I'm doing it for. I don't particularly subscribe to the idea of being like, and this is not at Spoke in particular, this is at other people I see do it, like, yo, be a good homie and check my shit out. Like, that's cool, but I just don't see results from it all the time. But I do see results from, yo, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm going to go see the video and I'm going to go watch it. That comes, I think, from making, like, I don't know, egregious posts and insulting people online. And like, we can have a cool energy in person. I don't actually have a reason to dislike you or any of the other people I troll in particular. But if I get online, I'm going to talk this shit, because proving it to you in person is not really my top concern. It's getting eyes on my shit.
Yeah, that's I think that's very interesting, and I think that's a great point. I mean, we invited Joe Orth to the post, man. Man, shout out Joe Orth, man. That's my guy. He be holding us down, doing a lot of stuff for the body bags and the
What's up,
network
Joe?
in
What's up,
general.
Joe?
Yo, yeah, y'all got together and did the
I met
Let Me
both of
Get
you
a Plate,
guys.
huh?
Yeah, I met both of you guys.
You know
Yeah.
everybody here, huh? Yeah, fucking Frank's Chicken and Waffle. Man, that shit look good. And I wasn't even able to go down and fuck with y'all. But man, that's dope, man. Freaking
well, not to mention that Dvos actually went ahead and he pulled out like last minute to kind of help save that episode, really.
Man, that was because
100.
there was like an ice storm in Houston.
Yeah. Well, we were hooked up to do Chilla Jones, and we got like a little footage off of that. What's really cool that I'm excited is on this next battle card, we got Chilla Jones coming out.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
always comes full circle.
Yeah,
This battle right here. Let's get down to this battle real quick. Let me ask you guys
well,
a couple of questions.
I think we asked both of them some really good questions. You attended the battle in that night. How did you feel in the audience? I know there was frustration and whatnot with some of the cooperation, but how did you feel? And what was the vibe of this battle? And you don't have to give your opinion on that because you know both of the battle rappers. But let me know where you stand on that, Joe Orth. You were in the building. Let's go.
Yeah, so I thought it was a great battle. Probably battle of the night is what I would say. Most reaction back and forth. From what I saw as Dvos, he had more technical rounds or more technical schemes he is coming out with, which is always admirable. As far as what Spoke was doing, it played more to the crowd. I think it played more to the crowd, even if it wasn't in Colorado, just because the way he set up his punches, he did these dad joke things. It was awesome. I know that Spoke does have the ability to be more technical. So to see the two style clashes, I thought was amazing. Like, I really liked what both of the battlers brought. The energy was high. That was the highest energy was all night, was between these two. You guys did great. That's what I think. You know, I could break down other stuff, you know, like Dvos, like Dvos. All right, so let's break this down real quick. What did you think about the Captain Hook bar?
Oh, I
it was
loved
unexpected. When I was hearing it at first, I was like, okay, all right, yeah, pirate, okay, yeah. Then it kept going, bringing it back more, and I was like, okay, the Captain Hook. I'm imagining it, and then then VO went ahead and threw down the promo, and he put all the images together. I'm like, that's exactly what I thought when I listened to it.
It came together so quick, man. Like, those are all like clip arts I had fucking like exposure to, so it was like it just kind of happened all quick and fucking.
No, but Dvos, what do you think about that? Like that bar, when you were listening to it, were you connecting it like that too? The way I was kind of visualizing it.
No, in my head, not really, but I appreciated. I didn't like. I remember the meme about the Captain Hook thing, but like I appreciated it as an angle because you know I feel like every battle I'm like, okay, we're gonna hear about the suit yet, or we're gonna hear about the mustache yet. Like I just feel it's coming. It's you and Cassius Clay in Chicago both brought up the suit and the mustache to a degree, and I appreciate originality on things about me because I'm used to getting a lot of the same shit. But you know, if you can do it originally, I appreciate it. I fuck with it. I like the Lotta Zay battle actually, Joe, probably so much because of the Dvos name flips, because I feel like my name is pretty hard to flip sometimes. And
it was really those were really solid name flips.
So I really liked those. They were really original. So no, I liked the Captain Hook angle. I actually think it's the standout like bar out of Spoke's material is that section in the second, and then I mean the Monopoly stuff in the first in the beginning. Those are the things that are memorable the most, I think, from the rounds of his, like what he talked about, and I thought they were funny.
That's interesting. Hey, so Spoke. So when you do have an opponent that has such obvious glitches and niches, and it's like, okay, he wears suits, he has the mustache, he does the little coif thing. I'm not sure it's called a coif, but the little fucking the thing. Look at, I think I could do it with
I
this
don't
shit.
I
know.
gotta
He
Google
do
that
this
shit
shit.
right
He
now. I have
do
no
this
idea what
shit.
a
I think
quaff
I
It's
is.
a,
do this
it's a,
like. So he
uh,
could do this shit, like fucking when he gives you those obvious things. How hard is it not just to prep for those things and try to hone in on something a little bit different about your opponent?
It was perfect for me, man. I'm a big fucking fan of the movie Hook. You know what I mean? And I've always wanted to do.
Well, that's what inspired the bars, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it was the perfect match, man. Fucking love it, dude, because I've always wanted to do some sort of scheme with that. You know what I mean? And man, how perfect is it to have fucking Dvos with a fucking, he literally has a stash, bro. That shit is fire, bro. That shit is fire, bro. Like
But
you just
so
made
you just
my material
decided.
come to life, and I love that shit. And
So
Did
with
anything
the
stand
low,
out for you?
that shit is dope, you know?
No,
so
that
with
shit
the
is dope.
low
But did
hanging
anything
fruit,
stand out real quick, Theo?
go
Did
ahead.
anything stand out to you, Spoke, about DeVos's? Like any
Yeah,
of his
fuck yeah.
bars or his
Fuck
games?
yeah,
What's
bro.
the
Fuck
number one
yeah.
thing that stood out to you?
Yo, when he did the iron on shirt thing, I expected that, but I expected it different. I thought he was gonna say
A
like,
rebuttal?
yeah, like I thought he was gonna say something like, about like iron on the block or something. Like when he said iron to the shirt, because they were making fun of me about my shirt not being ironed, which I gotta admit, my shirt wasn't ironed. That shit was, and when he said that, yeah, I think to me
It
that
was
was
a
his.
steam press, man.
That was his fire. That was like his fucking best fucking round line about that shit. And then he had some other shit, man, that was pretty dope. I feel like there was a lot of stuff that he said that went over my head that night. And then when I watch it, I'm like, oh, okay, I got it now. And I feel like on camera, he definitely has a lot of more in-depth bars and schemes than me. So I will admit that. But I don't really prepare for the camera. I don't really prepare for that. And if that's what he does, kudos to him. And if he feels that he won it on that aspect, dope. But I don't feel like I lost. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I played to the crowd. I played to the energy, and I did what I had to do, and I didn't fuck up one bit, and I had fun doing it. And that's my thing, is I never really worried about winning or losing for this entire time. I've always just been excited to just put the shit out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
That's well, but it is though, because look at like what the results we've generated with the battle, and I think it's done well, and I think it has heights to come.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see what y'all do. Guess I couldn't have Dvos here without addressing the elephant in the room. Yeah, there was a situation that led to a situation that ended up with Dvos and the UBR people getting put out of the event. But like I told them in the time, like I told them on the post the next day, I do apologize that happened. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. I'm
What
now like
happened? I don't know
editing.
what happened. What happened? How
Well,
much can you say
I'm
without
editing
like
the
saying
Glue
someone's names
Easy,
or something?
the Glue Easy versus Capital battle, and there's like some B-roll. It just it escalated quickly. A lot of decisions are made on the fly. Like that's the
He's
tough
the boss
thing
man right
about
now.
doing. Yeah. I mean, that's the tough thing. So you know what I'm saying.
DeVos, how do
Same
you feel about
energy.
that? Is that cool or
Well,
what?
well,
Or is
no,
that
I
not
mean,
cool?
no, I
Or like,
mean,
how do
no.
you?
I'm just,
Well,
I
how's
said
DeVos
same
feel?
Look, he
energy.
You're
mad right
saying
now.
it. You're
I was
saying it.
I
Look, he mad
know,
right
but
now.
that's why y'all like leading the witness. But Devos, I apologize then. I apologize now. Still fucks with UBR. You was cool with it, and I'm happy with the results of our business endeavor. Devos, how do you feel about the situation? And
Yeah, air it out. Let's
how do
just
you
air it
feel
out
about
real
it in
quick.
retrospect, from hindsight? Because now you got a little bit
No better
separated.
time than now.
Talk
I
that shit.
I feel that I feel the decisions were made too late in the night to validate them. I think there's specific aspects of the situation that warrant why they were made. But that is not an admitting fault. I just understand it. I don't necessarily agree with all of how it played out what I'm particularly happy about is that it was carried out without it escalating. That is what I am proud of. And shouts out to Bobby Lee too for coming outside and helping us mediate the situation as it was unfolding, because I felt utmost that was important. You know, I'm not trying to bring unwanted attention over to this specific function that night, and I think it was able to be avoided. So that's what I carried out of that proudly. Going forward, there are, you know, elements of this that I've advised the battlers who I have promoted to go to Colorado to discuss, you know, as far as when business is being conducted with you, but in the spirit of being respectful and transparent, you know, to avoid situations like this in the future.
Yeah, and I mean, it definitely happens, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, like, you know, situations happen, they escalate quickly, and, you know, I mean, fucking, regardless how it happened, there's nothing we can really do about that. I just hope on the other side of that everything
Well,
has been good.
and trying to make it better going forward. Trying to
Yeah,
make it
and I
better
mean,
going
you know,
forward,
shout
where
out to the
the
UBR, you know what I'm
where the
saying?
communications more
Fucking,
clear, the
I
goals
did
are more
misspeak.
clear,
I
the
did
rules are more
misspeak
clear.
on our last little pod. You know what I'm saying? I kept saying UBR, but I was talking about the UBLs. All these U names get me switched up. But fucking, and it's really not even fuck UBL. It was just I was just upset because the
Yo,
motherfuckers came
fuck
right
that
in
shit.
and tried to step on it. Oh, so y'all had a problem last night? Y'all had too many people there? That's never a problem we've had. I'm like, yeah, that's not a problem y'all will have.
I'm
Not
telling you,
yeah.
they are very
Nah,
nicely polished out there. I gotta
yeah,
say, from the Let Me Get
yeah,
Acquainted
but I
episode,
mean, as
they're
far as
nicely
that
polished.
goes, my apologies again. You know what I'm saying? Fucking shout out to you, man. Well, that was Spoke and Dvos's recap, man.
All
We
right,
got my
Vio, real
man.
quick. Can I just
No,
stop
hold on,
real
hold
quick?
on,
No, one thing,
hold
real
on.
quick. I know you might have a bedtime. I know you got kids. I know you got a family, my
No,
guy.
we about
Real
to keep
quick.
it moving. I got my man Uno
No,
Lavos
but
in the
just real
building.
quick.
We got Uno in the building.
Can we get possibly a rematch in the future between these two? Because I feel like there's all these things that happen. There's all this appreciation for each other at the time. There's all this kind of build up with the animosity at the same time. Can we
It's
get a
weird, bro.
rematch? A
It's
real
weird, bro.
rematch?
I'll do it. I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Maybe in a neutral territory. If we could tap in with someone else from a different state from either one of
Nah,
our states.
you went out there to Albuquerque, man. You know it's all love out there, man.
Yeah, we can
Fucking,
go to
we would
Utah.
love to fuck with y'all and come out there.
I would love
Right?
to see these two battle again, is what I'm saying. I would just love to see
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
Kick you
Dvos is
both butt.
yo, I'm with it. We can do round two. Cause you know, like, you know, at the end of the day, he did his thing. I did my thing. If that's what y'all want to see, I'm with it, bro. I'll battle anybody, bro. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
We're gonna do some more shit in the future,
Okay.
man. But
Alright,
we got my man Uno. Uno's on the phone right now. I see him. He ducked away. Let me give him 1 second. He said we'll be back. So I mean, Joe, if you do got any more questions, go ahead. You can fire them off at the battle rappers while we have them. Dvos, I'd love for you to stay around. You could chop it up with his next opponent, or if you gotta go ahead and get out of here, man. But we got Uno Lavos about to join the stream. We got some other guests joining us tonight, so shout out to that. We're gonna move into some of the battles we got coming up. The I'm not them, bitch, I'm him card.
Love the name.
Yeah,
Such a good name.
go ahead,
Such a
Joe.
good name.
Take it over.
Yo, let me just say one
You
more
trying to
thing because I feel
bullshit.
like I didn't get to really talk. Let me just say one more thing.
If you
Listen,
gonna
again,
get
I'm
on
not
here and
taking
act
away.
fucking salty more, don't act salty. It's all right. It was a good battle. It was a great battle.
This is better than a long post about it, Voss.
Bro. It's funny, bro.
Read. I'd be looking for emojis and shit.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying. It's just, let me just say this real quick, bro. You're good. You're cool. You don't have to play that shit. Like the shit that you do online and all that. Like you ain't got to do that with me. You're good. You know, I even told you after the battle, and you clearly told me after the battle. You're like, oh, it's all good. Because with the personal shit at the third round, like I just want to say, like my first round, I feel like you rapped way longer. If had I rapped a little bit longer, and it was still debatable. That one round was
You
still
want to know how
debatable.
long you rapped? Because I know how long you rapped.
Hold up, but you rapped like 3 minutes. So even your 3rd-minute round compared to my first round was debatable. And even though you took that because you rap longer, I get it. That's all good. I'll give you that round, right? Second round, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I just had more memorial. We can't even talk. Memorable shit. You know what I'm saying? And then third round, you came in with the personals, and that's cool. I get it, and I took it, right? But one thing, it's like that's been done, and I feel like, you know, it was techie. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, like that's why I feel like my content was a little bit sharper. But I'm not saying that you didn't have some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? You did have, you know, more cohesive shit, more fucking kind of like it was more put together than my shit. And a lot of shit I did freestyle, like compare shit, bro. Like y'all act like I didn't do my thing. And so that's the only thing, bro. It's like, you know, don't act like I didn't do my thing, bro. Because
No, I know, but that's like
that night you had a different vibe. You had a different vibe until the video came out. Then when the video came out and when all your homies started gassing you on how you won 3-0, that was no 3-0, bro. That was no 3-0. You could say 2-1. You could say 2-1, I'll take that. But that was no 3-0, bro.
Which round did you win?
I feel like I took first and second round, bro.
First and second round. Okay. So these are
that's not comparing
rounds.
That's not comparing the fact that you had a 3-minute round versus my 2-minute round.
Your second round was 7 minutes long, Smoke. It was 7 minutes. Go time it.
It's not my fault that I fucking make haymakers and I can't shut them the fuck up.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No. Actually, the reason is because here is where you choke, and then all of that is freestyle. You just started going off on a tangent. That's your fault, specifically your fault.
How do you not consider that a good thing? Like anybody else would have just choked. Anybody else would have just choked. Anybody else would have just choked and fucking like and then be like, "Oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm good." No, fuck that, bro. I don't play that, bro. You know I was gonna fucking rap, bro. You know I was gonna rap.
That by giving him the round.
All right. So we back.
Uno needs to hear these things, Vio. He needs to hear these things. Because
he's right here. He hears it. He's hears it, but he gotta not talk over you. We gotta let him say what he say, and like he did, and then we gotta hear what you guys say. Spoke.
Hey, there he is. There you are. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying. Yo,
I'm here.
He said me. look at Uno here.
I just messaged saying I'll be right back.
Oh, word. Holy shit. Fucking Uno Lava.
Where'd Joe go? Where'd Joe go? Fucking Joe I just put us out so y'all could talk. So that's why I was rolling up real quick.
I ain't get a haircut yet.
I don't know.
As I was saying, so if you choke and your ability to freestyle carries you from this choke, which is respectable, that's a good like safety net to have. But it also means that the quality of material tanked because you're freestyling it. Right, because I can tell when you're writing, and so
bro, you wouldn't be able to even do that shit. You wouldn't be able to even do that shit, bro.
That's not the point, though. The battle was a written battle, so it's graded as a written battle. You didn't look shitty in the written battle. That's what you achieved by freestyling.
I made this bro. You're gonna, bro. All right.
Man. All right.
Jerseying.
I got Uno Lavos is on the stream right now, and I can't even pay attention to what you're saying, bro.
No, it's fine. This is more for Uno. So he chokes in his round and he freestyles, and that's a great opportunity for you to capitalize on.
And what battle? What battle are you talking about?
Oh, Spoke here. Spoke.
No. Versus
so Dvos. Hold on. Let's make the introduction. Dvos with UBL in Albuquerque. This is Uno Lavos. Uno, this is Dvos. Spoke. Uno, Spoke. I'm VO. just to let you know what's going on. They just battle. We just recapped their battle. And tensions is running high, and that's why we brought you on.
He choked. What round did you
We
choke?
brought you on to
In a
mediate.
second. But it's cool because he's a talented freestyler. So he doesn't have to just choke and jersey out. He can, like, extend the round for another 3 minutes.
What are you talking about? I didn't choke. I didn't choke. I'm not.
Then why
I
did you
never
have to?
choked.
Why would you, like, even write material if you're gonna freestyle on me the whole time? Like, why not just do
Because
one
I didn't. Because you're whack, and I have to prepare for you.
Because you're whack.
I remember telling
when you
when I
choke,
didn't do homework
when you-
that they were
when you
whack.
choke, was
I
it-
didn't care for it.
Let's hear what my man Uno got to say about it.
when you choked, was it a recovery or were you like freestyling?
I didn't
about something
choke.
You do.
I didn't choke. You got to watch the battle. There's never a point in my battle that I choked. I just kept rapping.
You know what?
I never
I'm
choked.
using the wrong word. He stopped rapping the material he prepared and started freestyling for fun.
And I clowned out of you after it. It was fucking. Look, you see the masses at you. I'll freestyle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't. I just kept rapping. I never choked. If you choke, you just stop rapping. Like you
No,
just
you're right.
you just
No, you're
choke.
absolutely right. It's the wrong term to use. You didn't choke. You stopped rapping the material you prepared.
Exactly.
You started freestyling
Exactly.
for fun.
But
Because
did you
that
do
was,
that
like, the strategy to
when
win.
you freestyled, right? Was it like because you didn't have no more material and you forgot it, or because you just wanted to add some shit at the end?
I had some material and I forgot it, and then I just started freestyling, and then all my lines started coming together on the freestyle, and it worked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it just worked anyway.
Call me a rare
And it
slut?
was, and even I mean, and just to play,
It's a
devil's
save though.
advocate,
It's not really.
but-
I wouldn't call that a
but
show.
but he did.
Yo, you haven't even
freestyle
seen
for
the
a while.
battle, Uno. Yo, you haven't even seen the battle, bro. Like watch the battle, Uno. You
Well,
haven't
we
even
got
seen the
Sexy
battle.
Boo
Watch
on
the
now.
battle.
Welcome, my man PG in
I
the
gotta walk in the
building.
other room.
Hey Uno, you sound like a little electronic. It's just like a little.
I know.
poppy.
Is that I'm trying to get good light, some good lighting in here and shit.
Oh, you all
Inflation,
good?
bro.
Not really the
Inflation is
lighting.
fucked up. The Excel bill, all the bills are
Yeah.
fucked up, bro. Internet, gas,
He
damn
got
inflation,
candle.
bro.
He doing candlelight over there,
Yeah.
man.
All right, we good.
Hey man, we got PG in the
Bro,
building,
you have
man. We got the
Uno. You
What's
haven't
up,
even
man?
seen the battle, bro.
Spoke,
Watch the battle, and then you could say some shit.
Spoke, let
Who's
some
talking?
other people jump on, man. We got 6 people in here now. Let's go ahead and share the mic a little bit, man.
Who
We
is
got PG.
talking? Someone's talking that I can't see.
What's up, man? What's the word?
I don't know. I think PG like in like an elevator.
PG's got
or something.
that. PG's got that OnlyFans angle.
Yeah, he got that. He got that
Yeah,
fat
he's got
girl
the
angle.
OnlyFans.
But not the fat girl because he coming from below. But all right, man. But shout out to everybody for pulling up. Let's go ahead and discuss a little bit further. Have y'all seen some of the announcements? Dvos, as a fan of battle rap, and you're not on this particular card that's coming up. How do you feel about some of the announcements? I know I've been getting a little bit of heat for the matchups and stuff, but what do you think about the card overall for I'm Not Them, Bitch, I'm Him, which features Uno Lavos versus Spoke?
I'm gonna say I do like some of the bookings for sure. I like Bobby Lee and City Towers. I think that's good booking. That's a good matchup. PG Emerson Kennedy, also a very good match, I feel. Danny Myers, Mr. Biscuit, probably my favorite battle on the card.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah.
impeccable booking. Dre Dennis and Mr. Extra. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I think I
Did
saw
you
in the
just wanna
comments.
pay
I
Dre
think
for something.
yeah, I think I saw in the comments that Doctor will take anything. Doctor will take anything.
Yo, shout out my Crucible Scout, man.
Not
Dre is gonna
Doctor.
mop the floor with
Well, Dr.
Extra.
Dre
What is
Dennis. That's
this?
what I'm gonna call him. That's his name now. Dr. Dre Dennis.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre
What were you
Dennis.
saying, Gabe? I mean, Devos.
Yo,
That's actually really good.
I am glad that Colorado gets to witness a Dre Dennis performance live. I'm so sorry it has to be Mr. Extra.
Yeah, I don't know what extra's on it.
He
But
was
it's
out here
good. It's
once.
a good look for
Sorry,
extra.
Paul.
Do you know what? I think a lot of it, I don't know if Yo correct me or not, but it's the whole fact that it's like an anniversary event for body bags. And
Hey, what's your name?
extra.
Who's the guy with the green? Who's that? Who are you?
That's
That's who?
he's one of the he's one of our precious new talents, man. Nah, I'm
He
just
looks
kidding.
familiar.
Nah,
Nah, he
he's
looks
just
familiar.
part of the staff. We have good conversation.
No, you
He
never
knows
seen me
about the
before, man.
local scene
Wherever you
out
see me,
here.
you haven't seen me before. It's not
Okay.
real.
This fool
Hey, give me
Uno's
1
so
minute. I'll be
popular.
right
He
back. My bad.
getting calls. He's switching rooms. All right,
Yo,
I'm
I
gonna
will
go
say,
ahead.
I'm not familiar with Matthias the Great. Who's he? Where's he from?
Well, he's from Florida, I believe. It might be the South. I don't know. He had a battle in Florida, and then he moved to Colorado. And then I gave him a debut battle. His opponent choked, but it still went really well. Like, he showed some promise and whatnot. And then his next battle, I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but he ended up battling fucking QP out somewhere. So he battled QP, and then I was presented with the opportunity that he had a sponsor and that we was trying to get something going. So he was able to get the Chilla battle locked in. You know, I mean, like, people just yeah. I
I
mean, you know,
understand the booking behind Brazak and Prez Mafia, but I mean, I also, frankly, I think that's one-sided too. I understand the Uno Lavos and Spoke matching. Like, I see what the attraction to that battle is. It's going to be very entertaining. I see why it's booked. I think the extra one's probably the only one on the list that I'm like, come on.
Let me ask you about this, because this is like a Colorado legend in a way to folks going at it. What do you think about the Lacrith versus Clutch? What do you think about Clutch?
That's the other one.
He has not been active in a while,
Clutch
but
back in the ring.
Clutch in Lacrith?
I'm happy to see Clutch back in the ring. Clutch and PG was actually the first like Colorado battlers I really paid attention to from UBR, like looking out there from UBR, you know, besides because that era that was like Avatar, Kev Dog, and One Life. That was really an extra who I saw all the time. PG and Clutch, one is like one of the best battles I feel came out of Colorado the last couple of years. That was like talent of the culture there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start making white on white crimes after this. I think we're
I mean,
I don't know.
This is gonna be tough.
It's hard for Billy,
Clutch
and
versus
I still don't think that Clutch is like in as close of reach of a win for Lacrith as he thinks. Like, even a rusty Clutch, I think has that like ability to go toe to toe with Lacrith. You know, of course, admitting he doesn't.
yeah, I mean, and you know, race ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I mean, race plays a role in it. And the hottest white boy in Colorado has kind of always been some kind of fickle, you know. Like, obviously, Clutch was one of the first battles we had the first night, and he was like the hottest off the bat. Then he had some like commitments and kind of stepped away, and then Lacrith kind of became new and different. And then then Ill Limit came around, and he was just.
I was like, we were talking about Ill Limit
you
all
know,
day.
and
Ill
then
Limit.
it
If we're
kind
talking
of
about white battle rappers out of
faded,
Colorado,
like not really faded,
I want
but then we
Taboo
had,
from them.
but then
you
we
want to
had,
generalize it, yeah.
yeah. Well, no,
Ill
and then we
Limit,
had Rusty
Solid Theory.
Chains.
Solid Theory is the best freestyle
Well, then we had
battler.
Solid. Like, that's where I'm trying to go. Like, we had Solid, we had Rusty Chains, and it's always been kind of like a different number one dude out here. But right now, I think arguably minus race, like fucking Lacrith is like the hottest battle rapper out of Colorado. It would be like between him and PG. What he's done in his last few battles.
Wait, are you saying PG's like one of the hottest white battle rappers?
No, I'm saying like then when you take
bro.
race
No,
out
that's
of
poetic
it. Then when you
genius.
take race out of it, like
no.
Lacrith's on fire right now. He just had a battle with a debut person. And fucking
Wax on fire, yeah. No, he's great.
Lack
and
is killing it. And he's went ham, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know
Giving
what?
somebody a shot.
He's always had a lot of bars that goes over people's heads. His delivery has always been A1. But what he's been able to do, like recently, from what I've seen, is he's been able to go ahead and make his bars not go over head so much. He's kind of evened it out more. A little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, PG, you in the building?
He says he's muted.
I unmuted him. Maybe I didn't. That motherfucker's like, let me say something.
PG's in the Tesla chilling.
Yo. What's up, man? You in the Tesla? Yeah,
They're not berries, so that's good. There's no berries behind you.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't berries.
Oh no, he's unmuted now.
Yeah,
But
what's
yeah.
up? Can you?
Hello?
No, we can't hear you.
We
You
can't
can hear us.
you.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, while PG gets it figured out, you got to allow access for the website to use your microphone. But while PG figures that out, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there are some battles on there that's kind of eyebrow raising. But what do you guys think about when it comes to like investing in yourself in battle rap? Like, Spoke, we'll go ahead and let you speak on it. Like, I mean, investment in yourself has been like a thing in battle rap forever. So if you're able to have a sponsor or a business that can ease your expenses, like freaking, I think that's a good thing. What do you think about self-investment in that? Especially because you battled J Money, who controversially had like the most views in Colorado for a battle that he invested in himself. He
Mr.
was
Resume.
able to, yeah, you know, he was able to finagle a lot out of his investment. What does investing in yourself mean in battle rap, and what do you think?
Bro, I got dirt on J Money.
What the fuck? This
No, we're
is
not talking about J Money.
This
That
is
wasn't the
not
question, bro. That's a flip.
This motherfucker said, I got some tea. You
Bro,
ready to spill this tea?
I got
he's ready
some
to
dirt. I got some dirt. Yo, set up another spoken word J Money, $500 battle. Say I got some dirt.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll do that one eventually. But
I got dirt. I got some dirt on J Money.
I say
Yo,
Dvos.
you don't even know, bro. You don't even, y'all don't even know. I got dirt.
All right.
Yo, I want
So,
to throw this out to the
we'll
universe.
do it.
I want to throw
Uno,
this out to the universe real quick.
Yo, do you have?
I want to throw this out
are
to the
you sure
universe
you're
that
muted? That's what he's
you
saying.
go ahead and you throw an event outside of Colorado in
Okay,
a
do
neutral
that.
area, like a neutral area. And then go ahead, do it. They can all be cash battles where they're battling against each other. No one can say anything because it's a neutral area.
Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about
You got like a year out, whatever. You got all the time. I know you got.
No, I
your
was
plate's
talking to
full.
Dvos. He said he had to leave real quick and restart his link. I said, go ahead and do it. What's up, PG? You back in the building? This is a mess right now. This is a mess.
hear me?
Can you make
Me
this
now?
make some
I
sense?
can hear you now.
Yeah, I
It's
can
just
hear you.
It's bad, PG. It's bad.
God damn, I don't know what's connection. Shit.
What are you doing, man?
Is that
What
the
you out
same
there-
PG from
Hey, bro,
Grind Time?
don't call us while you out there sliding on the ops.
That's better now, right?
Is that the same PG from Grind Time, or is this a different one?
PG from Grind.
I never was on Grind Time. No.
Okay, that's
Nah,
a different guy.
never was on Grind. I didn't make it that far.
Uno, you in the building, man? What's up, man?
I'm excited.
Yeah, he was like, let me fix that camera. Was that a little too close? Nah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
we in here, man. Let's talk to you, man. You on the upcoming card. This is your return to battle rap, man. You
This
had
one?
to leave that. Huh? This one?
You said this one's the return to battle rap?
I don't know. Is this the return to battle rap? What's going on with Uno? Give me everything that's Uno right now. Let me hear.
Uno is super busy. Just making time to do this shit is a fucking chore, to be honest. But
And I appreciate you.
oh no, definitely. I've been wanting to come back here for a minute since the last time I came. It's just now I got businesses and shit like that. I'm over here in Cali. It's a little bit hectic, but you know, I had that itch. I had that itch, and I wanted to get back in the ring.
So you've been preparing good for it with your lifestyle change. Do you think you're the same animal but the same beast? Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Shout out to Kanye.
You know,
Y'all saw that commercial.
You just gotta weigh out the pros and cons, and you know, shouts out to spoken word, but he's not nothing that I'm gonna be intimidated by. You know what I mean? Like he's a good guy probably in real life, but I'm not.
So you're not sweating. So this is like, so last time you said that about Avatar. Is this another trip for you out here? Like another Avatar trip?
No. I think he's better than Avatar for sure. That dude is hot garbage. What
does that say about that?
Don't be mean. Don't do that.
What?
Let him speak his soul, bro. Like, hey, I'll say it too. Yeah, Spoke is way better than Avatar.
I just gotta say
I'll
that.
say it.
That's like saying allegedly. So I'm just saying, don't do that, but keep going.
I'll be bad cop. You be good cop.
Like,
I'll be bad cop.
Nah, keep going. Nah, keep going, but don't do that.
Good. Spoke is good, but he took 8 years off, right? Something like that, and then he battled Johnny, and then he just battled old boy right here, right? What'd you do before you battled Cortez? Not too much, neither, right?
He's asking you about that resume, Spoke. Go ahead.
You in the back of PG's car right now watching.
You haven't done too. Yeah, it's the Grubhub.
Yeah, he out there Uber.
I'm moving, man.
He out there selling packs and shit.
Well, I think everyone wants a piece of PG, though.
Can I talk?
Wants a piece of PG. I think everyone
Can I
wants a
talk?
piece of PG.
Can I fucking talk, motherfucker?
Okay, you can talk, motherfucker. Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ. Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. I grew up watching Johnny Storm. I grew up watching Iron Solomon. I grew up watching Uno Lavos.
Grown by the time they came out.
I grew up watching.
I'm just kidding.
I watched SpongeBob. No, I watched SpongeBob at 24 also. Bro.
I
love SpongeBob at 24, bro. They're coming out hot new episodes.
He's like, all that was popping. Go ahead.
I grew up watching Cortez. You know what I'm saying? And now I battled all of them. I'm battling Uno. You know, and to me,
but do you think you deserve it, though? Do you think you deserve those battles?
Yeah, I deserve all those battles, bro. Do you know what I had to do to battle Iron Solomon, bro? I had to battle through 100 MCs during fucking the Fight Club days. You know what I'm saying? When they came down here, Denver fucking DJ International came through, made me battle through like 100 MCs here in Denver, Colorado. And then I got to a point where I battled Iron Solomon and beat him at fucking Champ Sporting Goods at Westminster Mall. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I done my dues, bro. I done my dues, bro. I work for this shit, bro. People keep sleeping on, and that's all good. I don't have the biggest views in the world, but yo, bro, I'm achieving my fucking motherfucking dreams, bro. And to be battling Uno Lavos straight up, bro, like to me, I'm humbled, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I fucking one day he said that I would battle this cat, bro. Like straight up, man.
All right, see, so he's buttering you up. Uno, what do you think about that?
You know,
you on his hit list. Let's make it more gangster. You on his hit list.
There was a point in time. There was a point in time where people had to like crank their cars and shit like that, and it was hard back then. It doesn't mean that they deserve a Lamborghini today. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. I don't know what that means, but what I'm saying is, that's all fine and dandy. But personally, I don't think you deserve Cortez. I ain't think you deserve Johnny Storm. I don't even think you deserve me. But it's happening. But it's happening, and that you can be excited about. But as far as you doing something to deserve this play, you didn't do nothing, dog. To be honest, you haven't hit no stages. You know the crowd that you perform in front of, they know you. You can't pull that shit off nowhere else. It's just not going to happen.
Why couldn't I? I have. Where? I've done that before. Not just in battle rap, but in music. Where? Yo, I'm on like can you say that you're on Busy Bones album? Can you say you're on Busy Bones album? Can you say you on
I'm on Busy Bones album?
No, but
yo, can you say you on hold up. Can you say you on Chino XL's album? I'm on Chino XL's album, bro. Go check Chino XL. Go check Busy Bones. Go check Tumex from Visionaries Crew. Yo, bro, I work on this shit, bro.
But but are they battle rapping?
I'm hip hop, bro. I'm hip hop, bro. I grew up watching all y'all, and I'm humble. But at the same time, bro, I'm not backing down to nobody, bro.
It's Uno McGregor. It's Uno McGregor. I'm giving Uno a new name right now, just for this event coming up. Uno McGregor.
Hold on, let Uno talk.
I could also name people in the comedy industry that you've never worked with. That means nothing. Like you talking about a different sport. This is football. You talking about basketball right now. That's what rapping is. That's what that rapping shit that you talking about. And to be honest, the rapping shit that you talking about isn't even NBA. You more like high school football with that shit. You talking about Cool G rapping all
these people. They discredit me, bro. Yo, bro, you ain't ready.
You talking about Cool G rap and Sugar Hill Gang and shit like that. I don't care about those albums. That don't mean nothing here. What the fuck is you talking about? I do think in real life you probably a good dude, man. I do think so. But battle rap, You know people. That's why you here. The guy right there with the checkered shirt,
Oh my
right
god.
there with the Scully on. That's who got you here, not your
Oh.
talent.
Nah.
because you deserve it.
Spoke's dope.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna put it on. Y'all ain't gonna put that on me.
Oh, it's
Spoke
you.
dope. He been dope.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your man's. That's your man's. Is that not your man's?
Huh? I ain't got no friends. I was born alone.
Is that your man's?
I'm flat that flag.
Like after the battle, we could chop it up. We could, we could do all that cool shit. But in the ring, though, you can't. You lucky you in the vicinity. The same circle as I am when it comes to that shit.
Man.
Okay.
Man,
Johnny, what
all
Johnny
right,
say? What Johnny say? You got 30K views total in your career?
Damn.
I don't really know what the views have to do with me, man. I don't give a fuck about the views, bro. Like, I just want to go eat. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and if the
I'm
views
saying,
happen,
though,
if the views happen, the views happen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going in
All
to
right,
eat,
spoke,
bro.
spoke
Like,
right now. Spoke right now. Spoke right now. You should be watching this cat.
everybody always tries to call me out on the fucking views, bro. I don't give a fuck about the views. You come to my city, you're gonna get hate, bro. Straight up. I'm just saying, man.
You've talked about it. You said this man right here. You're humbled by this man right here, Uno. He's talking all this shit. He's talking all this trash. What are you gonna do to hit him in that arena to show him that you're better than him? Like, why else do you want this shot? Are you a fan or are you a battler? You want this shot.
Oh my god.
Hit this
Oh my
shot
god.
on him.
Joe
What is
Rogan.
this shot?
Joe
Hit him at angle.
Joe Rogan
Hit him
real
at the
quick.
angle. Hit him with the angle. He said, no. Spoke's got that dog in him, though. Spoke's got that dog in him.
This proves the point, though. This is what I'm trying to say. He ain't ready for this because he's more like respectful and, hey guys, I just want to let you know, I'm a big fan of this. Fuck that. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit right now. We about to go in the ring. Well, I want to hear about how much you like me right now. I don't care, and I'm gonna be a dickhead about it because I'm not supposed to be cool.
So you
He already knows. 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 That all I gotta say is he already knows. He already knows what I'm gonna do.
Me or the guy with the mustache?
You, bro. You know what I'm gonna do, bro. Just based on what you said, you already know what I'm gonna do. I'm a fan,
Yeah,
bro.
I do.
I'm excited.
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do.
All right.
You know what I'm gonna do, bro.
So now that we got that
You know
little
what
hype
I'm gonna
piece
do.
in real quick, man. Fucking Uno, you a longtime vet, man. You got some friends on this card. What do you think about the booking? How's it looking? You got anybody that you like? Oh, he can't smoke with us.
Let me see.
What's going on?
As far
It's a
as
big
your
name
team
card,
or the vets?
Nah, just as far as anybody, like just as far as this card goes, like as far as the vets, talking about your most celebrity friends, man. You happy to see some people on this card? We got Danny, we got
Danny's
Chilla,
good. I think Danny versus Biscuit might be battle of the night.
Yeah.
PG, I never heard of him. I thought he was the other PG. This one I haven't heard of. So I got EK30. The other one is Prez Mafia.
Yeah, Prez.
I think if he shows up, it could be good, but normally he don't. So that could be like worst battle of the day, possibly.
So you and Prez came up around the same time, like fucking. What did you think about his rise and his you know?
Oh, he was the man at one point. He was unstoppable for like a good 2 weekends, but then after that, it was just like it was just straight down from there. What are you gonna do? But he definitely had the numbers up for real. Chilla, you already know that's good. Chilla got that one. City Towers, you already know. These type of dudes, they're very good. They're solid 8s all throughout the rounds. You know what you're gonna get, and they're very difficult to beat. But you could fall asleep. Chilla, I got. City Towers, I got.
Do you know who Bobby Lee is?
Do I know who Bobby Lee is?
Yeah.
I feel like I do, but I don't want to say I do.
He's got a big presence
puts up a good fight against City Towers. Like, I like what City does. I see why you'd vote for him. I think Bobby puts up a fight against him.
Because City doesn't really lose. He doesn't really lose. He's like a consistent.
I respect his work ethic. I think that Bobby's battling Jay the Nightwing, I think, tomorrow. or no, this Saturday. This Saturday, he's battling Jay the Nightwing. He just battled. Fuck, what was the last Bobby battle? I thought it was on Westworld. It was on Westworld.
It was Stewie or something before that.
No. And then on Colorado, it was against Twerk. You know, so Bobby Lee puts in the work. I think that he's going to give City Towers a run for his money.
Yeah, that should be a good
Clutch versus the other guy. I'm gonna go with Clutch.
That's right.
Uno, have you seen Lackrith? Have you seen Lackrith battle yet?
I haven't. But I know.
Watch it. It's gonna be good.
But I know Clutch though, and he's phenomenal. Like damn near every time. So.
Yeah, I think y'all did work on that that UK league in America. I think he battled Rusty on that same card. Rusty Trains versus Clutch out there. When what the fuck is the UK league? Don't Flop. The Don't Flop America. I think you was on a card with Clutch in that situation.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, but maybe not. I don't know. I might be full of shit, but I've been known to be worse. Don't Flop. I see you, legit. Thank you. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good night of battles, man. Should be a good show out to see how people turn out and everything, man. Got a dope little venue in the works. About to go ahead and make the announcement. Go ahead and lock everything in. I do appreciate y'all joining me tonight. Any final words? Spoke? You got anything? You just want to tell Dvos tell Dvos some more shit?
Bro, it's over.
It's over. You ready for Uno?
You still
ready for Uno, man? Let's get it cracking, bro. I got a lot of nice things to say. You know, I got a lot of nice things to say.
I got a lot of stuff to say about your nice stuff.
I've got nicer things to say both about you guys in your introduction. This shit's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a really nice night. Dvos, so. Man, thank you for joining us. Shout out to you and the UBR. Any upcoming ventures for you want to shout out?
Yeah, shout out Team Dre Dennis for the Crucible going to phase 2. It's going to probably be about a month after. The last one is on the 18th this month, so they're probably going to match us up after that. If I don't make it past phase 2, then it's GTX, iBattle, Verbal Warzone, UBR, of course, and CRS and Free Game. And then, of course, we have UBR AZ opening up this year, too. So, got to debut out there at some point.
All right, man. Shout out to you for coming through, man. Is that why you worried about Extra beating Dre Dennis? If Extra beats Dre Dennis.
Oh, worried about it? No.
Are you
concerned as like
what? I'm asking you a question.
Now I'm wondering if you made that decision like
based off of this, like just to be like just to have this interview.
So like
damn,
that's not my concern. Extra got that taco truck money. Maybe he paid for Dre, but
I should open a food truck.
So no,
I wouldn't
worry about Dre Dennis losing that one. He's gonna win that one. No,
man. Shout out to everybody who came through. Joe, you got any shout outs or anything you want to plug real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me give a couple of shout outs, a couple last thoughts real quick. Spoke, if you come with the freestyles, you're fucked on Uno. I think it's live or on camera.
Like this?
On camera with Dvos. Dvos, you can pick up more of his intellectual bars, which made it more difficult. Live, I think you had it no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Watching the video online, I still got the vibes from that live event. So I might have been biased to a degree. But you had great bars also. You know what I'm saying? To add on top of it, VO, I'm really a fan of having these two do a rematch. I love the shit that they're talking to each other. I love how they're standing by what they believe in. And I think it would be a great rematch at some point. Might be 8 months, 9 months out, something like that. Uno, you are a professional, my guy.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. We'll see.
This guy shoots promo.
Man.
This guy shoots promo like it's WWE. He's always on. So I just want to say that real quick. He's always on.
I will say that this is the most excited I've been for battles, like probably 5-6 years. And not just this one. I got another one in May. I'm battling Loso. That's an exclusive.
Hey, Spoke, bring that out your heart, man. Spoke gonna bring that out your soul. He gonna bring that battle rap love back out. Spoke gonna
Last-
bring it out. Tell him, put your dukes up, Spoke.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna have a crowd.
Why are you not
Last
putting your
thing,
ass
shameless
up?
plug,
Oh.
real quick, shameless plug, wokeoats.com, www.wokeoats.com.
Shout out
Don't
Woke
sleep
Goat.
on greatness. Don't sleep on the underdog. Everyone has an ability to be great.
All right,
And,
y'all,
we
man.
see him
We
through
go.
that.
All right, shout out Joe, shout out Uno, shout out Spoke, shout out PG for bringing us to the dispensary and the liquor store with him. I don't think he said anything. I can unmute him. Is he ready to talk now?
Man, I've been
Get him
trying
on
to
if
talk
you
for
can.
like
If you can
30
get him on,
minutes.
do it right now. Get him on
God
if you can
damn.
do it right now.
Is he
Give
on
him-
right now?
Well, I'm gonna see
Well,
y'all.
you hear
Though.
me
I
there?
gotta peace out.
Yeah. All right,
All right.
then, man.
I
Tell you
appreciate
easy,
all
Uno.
y'all. See.
All right, then, Spoke.
All
PG,
right.
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I guess I'm wrong with the shit though.
Nah, I see you. You just, where you at that got a disco ball in the car? Nigga, you just lived that life.
Church, bro. It's Bible study.
They got a whole fucking
PG, you
disco
got a shout
ball.
out?
It's
Got a
Bible
shout out?
Bible study, nigga. You just left somewhere with an open nude girl sign. Again. All right, man, y'all. Well, we gonna get out of here before it just dies all the way off. I try to keep us going. Shout out PG, shout out Joe, shout out Dvos, shout out Spoke. We gonna get out of here, man. Take it easy.